Welcome back to We Are Washington. Today we're talking about an important topic that you'll want to hear because it could save someone's life.
It's called Hands on Hearts, and DC Fire and EMS is using this technique to raise awareness and demonstrate how anyone can learn CPR and could potentially mean the difference between life and death when someone close to you has an emergency.
Today we're joined by Robin Green and Sarah Roque of DC Fire and EMS to show us how it's done. So first, what is Hands on Hearts? Tell us a little bit about the program.
Hands on Hearts is a program that started 2015 under the Bowser administration with the idea of training individuals in the city on hands-only CPR. And hands-only CPR is a technique we train that we teach 8-year-old kids and older on how to give CPR to adults.
And I know you guys have had a lot of great success since the program was launched in 2015. So tell me a little bit about how many people you've been able to train and the feedback you've received.
So as of Friday, we've trained almost 40,000 individuals in the city. We've received really good feedback. People feel empowered when they finish our trainings, that they're really able to help someone when they're in need. And you know, our goal is to really train as many individuals as we can in the city. The idea is to be able to train individuals so that any one of us has someone around them who can help in the event we suffer a cardiac arrest.
Have you heard from anybody that you've been able to train over the last couple of years who's been able to come back to you and say, thank God I did this, and I'm so grateful for what you provided because I was able to save somebody's life?
We've actually had quite a few. Two of the most memorable, one was a young lady that we trained at one of the local cosmetology schools one evening, and the next day she went to work and a person at her office experienced a sudden cardiac event. And the other memorable story is, again, a person who works in the train in New York who read about our program here in DC, looked at the video, and was actually able to save someone's life in the train station in New York. And we brought him here and recognized him for that.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, when people come up and they're starting to learn, what are some of the biggest fears that people have?
First one is, am I going to hurt this person?
Right.
Yes.
And the answer is no. Of course, a person can't be any more hurt than they are right now, so all you can do is help. The second is, are you going to get sued for helping this person?
Oh, that's a great question.
And again, we have Good Samaritan laws that protect someone who, in good faith, acts to try to help someone. So CPR, again, is only to be done on a hard, flat surface. So for the purposes of demonstration, we're using the table, but normally it's a floor. Wherever an individual is, we got to get them to a floor.
Okay.
And so there are 4 basic things that we want a person to walk away knowing, and we're going to go into the details of it. That's check, check, call, compress.
Check, check, call, compress.
Yes.
When you say that somebody should be on a hard surface, does that mean that if they are not, you should move them?
Correct.
Okay.
4 C's: check, check, call, compress. The first C is check. Check your scene and make sure it's safe and approachable. Once you deem that scene is safe for you to approach, you move to your next C. Check the person. You come to the side of them and you tap them to their shoulders. Hey, are you all right? Hey, are you okay?
Okay.
No response. Okay? That person's was going to do one of 2 things. Either they're going to moan, groan, or do something that they hadn't done before, but if they continue to lay there the same way you found them, most likely they're not breathing.
Okay.
You move to your third C. You pull out, most people have cell phones, so you pull out your cell phone and you dial 911, put it on speaker, and put it down. If you're with someone, like you two here, one of you call 911, one of you stay with the patient.
That's important to
But if you are in a vicinity and there's no one there, you haul out for help. Hey, someone's not breathing, call 911.
Right.
And in the center of the chest is the sternum. Right here in the center of the chest, between the nipple lines, we want you to take your dominant hand, heel of the hand, and press it in the center of the sternum. Okay?
Like this.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you have to come to the side of them. You cannot
like this?
straddle someone in the front. Okay.
I guess that's another important point is that you don't come up to them like this.
Right.
You have
it's
to.
either side of the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. Dominant hand or whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
Lock and load it with your other hand. Okay. Use your upper body and you push down. Are you all familiar with the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive?
Oh, who is it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So that's the Hands on Hearts theme song.
Okay.
You can do that.
Nice, okay.
So you just push down to that rhythm. Hear that heartbeat?
So you're trying to push down harder. You're trying to push down about 2.5 inches on the chest.
Now, will you be breaking anything when you do this?
You may, and that's okay. Again, you can't hurt this person any more than they already are. So we can fix the ribs in the hospital. We can't fix the brain when the heart doesn't pump blood to the brain.
Would you expect to hear any kind of cracking or any?
Yes.
You might. Okay.
You may.
I think you need to push down.
So, push down harder. Don't be afraid.
How do you know if you're pushing down hard enough?
So you're looking to press down about the depth of your pinky finger.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, exactly.
So that takes a lot of force, actually. It's not, okay.
Yep.
Oh!
You're going to lock your elbows, and you're going to use the weight of your upper body to come down on it.
All right, and if you're interested in Hands on Hearts or CPR certification or any more information on life-saving techniques, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you and find out more information.
Hands on Hearts at dc.gov. We also download the Pulse Point app. So once you've received this training, go to the Pulse Point app on your Google Store or Apple phone or whatever device you have and download the app. That app will alert you whenever there's a CPR in progress in your area, so that now with your new skills of hands-only CPR, you can go to the scene and help someone who is having a sudden cardiac event.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. Really appreciate your time.